Could you please state your name, organization, and your title and roles?
I'm Teddy Lhoutellier. I'm the Sustainability Director for the University of Miami.
And what got you interested in environmental issues?
Um, I started being interested in renewable energy mostly and the environment in general. Um, when I started reading a book, it's called The Hydrogen Economy by Jeremy Rifkins. And it was a very a book, what we call a futurist book that would pick the future as it should be if hydrogen become the main source of energy for everything on this planet. And I became fascinated by this new possibility of a future of a closed loop system where there's no pollution, no emission, and also a climate that stabilizes. So that's really when I started being interested, and then that's when I actually decided to go back to school to study environmental science.
Great, thank you. And could you tell us about one memorable experience in your life of work that confirmed your commitment to environmental issues?
Um, Probably uh, knowing certain people, to have the privilege to meet certain people, and one of those people I consider a hero. There are many, honestly, out there, but some people are pretty impressive in the way they come up with an idea and actually follow through and bring really a good solution to the problem. So in the case of when I was teaching, I used to invite a lot of people from industries, but also from nonprofit and foundations, uh, and they would present their organization and try to recruit interns, kind of like what Dreaming Green is doing, I'm sure, in many schools. Um, and I actually invited Dreaming Green once.
Mhm.
But I remember an organization called Urban Green Works, and his director left the US. He now lives in Europe, I think. His name is James Schuyler. He used to do a presentation that really got me impacted, and I think also impacted a lot of the students that were impressed by his work. It was basically uh, an experience he had in the Rikers Island, the biggest jail system in the US, at least. And it was a horticultural kind of program where he would train certain inmate and train them in becoming gardeners and landscapers. And he was given, at the time at least, barren land on the site of Rikers Island, which is huge, and transform that into a paradise, pollinators, biodiversity, edible haven, and and I always remember something he said, I don't know, stick with me, is that, yeah, you take a barren land and you put a barren soul to work on it, and they'll help each other in ways that you wouldn't believe. So that's probably one of the reasons I try to, was not my first interest when I got into environmental science, but it's probably one of the reasons that I started being a bit more focused on food, sustainable food, and gardening, composting.
And could you tell us what interesting projects you're currently working on?
So at the university, there are many, but we just almost finished the installation of a 100 kilowatt photovoltaic system on top of the field house that will be covered with the U. So that's the fun part, meaning that it will be visible from the Centennial Village that is under construction.
Oh, wow.
And and also from Lakeside Village. And things that are happening right now, it's move out. So this Saturday, I was with Pavan Gudor, who received one of the best award at UM, the Bozy Foot Award, for turning the campus green. He's also with Caitlin, two students student leaders that have been instrumental in bringing a resale program, King's resale program to residences. So basically, people have a chance to give away, to donate their items like fridge, mini fridge, microwaves, and more. And all those things will be kept over the summer and resold to freshmen and new students in the fall. So that's a very simple kind of no-brainer program, but we didn't have it. We have goodwill also for anything really maybe larger, but the King's resale is really something that I'm really proud of ECO, and especially Pavan and Caitlin for bringing that to the campus.
Thank you so much for
No
sharing
problem.
your story.
Okay, great.
Thank you so
So thanks. Say hi to the team over there.